What's going on, world? This be your boy, Eddy Kool, or should I say, the head of creative control, Eddy Kool, here at the SportsBros Podcast. 1/3 of the almighty trio that consists of the almighty B-Live and the money man, Scotty D. We are the Sports Bros. Hey, guys, guess what? I got some news for you. Not only can you listen to us on Spotify, Google Podcasts, Anchor.fm, Breaker, Pocket Cast, and Radio Public. And as of yesterday, you can catch the Sports Bros Podcast on Apple Podcasts. You heard me right, Apple Podcasts. So I want you to do right now is go to Apple Podcasts and subscribe to our feed, the Sports Bros Podcast. Rate, review, subscribe, give us a 5-star review. Write a little something nice about us. Tell us what you like and what you don't like, because we will take your constructive criticism and make a better product for you to enjoy, because this is the kind of podcast, sports podcast, that is for the fan, by the fan. Nope, I botched it up. Sorry, guys. I'm excited. I'm kind of, speaking out of turn. It's by the fans, for the fans. It's not scripted. We don't belong to any big company or anything, so we just like to talk about sports and have fun and do it in a respectful and entertaining manner. But as of right now, I got another surprise for you. See, I'm full of surprises on a day like this. This past Saturday, me and the almighty B-Live, we took it upon ourselves to go ahead and, let's go ahead and see how this, this format is going to work out and try to develop some chemistry and work out some kinks and, just get used to each other and just be able to talk on the mic freely and not have to worry about jumping over each other and everything. So it was me and the almighty B-Live. The money man, Scotty D, he wasn't available because he was out getting his money, as he usually is. So right now, I'm going to give you guys a snippet, a preview, if you will, of the conversation that me and B-Live had about the Hot Mess Deluxe that is the Pittsburgh Steelers. Check it out, guys. It's the Sports Bros. Situation in Pittsburgh or the situation with Anthony Davis down there in New Orleans. Jesus, I don't know what's going
on. Me personally, it has to be Pittsburgh, and because, good Lord, how much more talent can you have? And just how much more talent can you have to not win the Super? Like the Steelers were so uber talented on the offensive side of the ball for them just to, and like, I'm trying to figure out who dropped the ball when it comes to Pittsburgh becoming a soap opera, a locker room full of prima donnas. What happened? Like, is it? Does that fall on Tomlin? Does it fall on Roethlisberger? Does it fall on Antonio Brown? Does it fall on Le'Veon Bell? Shoot, now you're throwing Juju Smith-Schuster in the mix, because I'm trying to figure out what happened?
What happened? Yeah, I mean, you have to look back at the whole situation with Le'Veon, and I mean, let's face it. I'll tell anybody to a blue in the face, look, Pittsburgh, like New England, they're not giving out a whole bunch of money.
Understand.
So if you want a whole bunch of money, you avoid New England, you avoid Pittsburgh. But if you want to win, you go to these places. But you have to understand, look, it's about teams, not about one individual. It's not about the person, it's about the team. Now, Le'Veon wanted a big number, and the Steelers was like, And understandably so, because I believe the best ability is availability. I don't know who I stole that from, but when I find out who I stole it from, I'll give it credit. Yeah. The best ability is availability. So I understand football is a high contact sport, and every time you step on the field, you can risk an injury, be it minor or career ending or career threatening or life altering. So there's a lot of things you have to take in context as far as like running backs. Just think about it. Running backs are not really getting no big money like they used to, because running backs now, they come a dime a dozen. I mean, if you look at Ezekiel Elliott, he's one of the most talented running backs in the league. We can't forget our boy, Christian McCaffrey, who's also another talented running back in the league, and Todd Gurley, who was on the side of a milk carton at the Super Bowl.
And, as crazy as it sounds, C.J. Anderson, fat ass.
Right.
But anyways, it's just the fact, like, what you have to understand is, I mean, look at C.J. Anderson. He was a 1,000-yard rusher a season ago. They cut him loose. Then he went to Carolina, probably played all of 6 plays. Okay. Then he went to only thing he did when he got cut from Carolina, he went to Oakland, and the only thing he did over there was practice. Then Oakland cut him loose, and then he goes to the LA Rams and goes to the damn Super Bowl. The last 2 weeks of the season, he turns it up and gives us a reminder, hey, this is what C.J. Anderson does. I'll be honest with you. I think you want to go back on the West Coast, but that's neither here nor there. But back to what I was saying, though, is with the whole Le'Veon situation and then the whole Antonio Brown situation, because as the money man stated earlier in our group chat, he wants to be a celebrity on The Masked Singer, and he wants to do this, and he wants to be a celebrity. Hey, buddy, your number one job, what got you here, is being a football player. A very good football player when you're focused, healthy, and clicking on all cylinders. One of the best wide receivers in the league. My thing is, I'm like you. What happened when the rift began to, when everything began to kind of, per se, fall apart? I read something.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for listening in to a sample of what's to come with the SportsBros Podcast. This be your boy, the Almighty Be Live, coming to you with some exciting and grand news. You can find your boys on Spotify. You can find us on Google Podcasts. And the newest addition to our library, you can find us on Apple Podcasts. So go to our Facebook page for more news. Like, comment, share. Let us know what you want to hear, because the Sports Bros Podcast is coming soon. On behalf of the head of creative, Eddy, Kool, the money man, Scotty D, this be your boy, Be Live. The Almighty Be Live. Signing out. Yes, sir.